Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tekkit How-Tos. Today we're going to be looking at something pretty special. You may or may not recognise it. It was just recently brought into Tekkit. And what it is a force field. But unlike other force field tutorials you might have seen, this one is wirelessly activated, as you can see. It's pretty small. I didn't change the default size of it, but you can change that to be way bigger. But the main thing about this is, like, you can activate it from the outside, which is a big problem with your regular force field, because if you went out and someone turned it on, you'd be locked out of your base forever, which wouldn't be good. But circuitry is very simple. I'm going to show how to set up the force field as well as the circuitry anyway. So let's go. I've got all my gear here. I'm going to get rid of these remotes, actually, so we don't get mixed up. So everything you need is, I'm not going to go through the recipes to make them, by the way. You can just check it in the inventory yourself. But a toggle latch, a wireless receiver, wireless remote, blank MFFS card, an MFFS area projector, a force field core, obviously, the injector. High voltage solar array is it's powerful enough so that it'll always be on. Like, really, if you've got a high voltage solar array, you're set. But it can run on any source of power. You just need to make sure it's maintained at all times. Glass fiber cable for the current, the MFSU to hold the power, redstone, and they're just not necessary at all. So obviously these are pretty expensive, but there's all different forms of power you could use, geothermal or whatever you want. There's ways to get power so it never runs out. Just look some up. Let's go build over here. Switch it to day as well. So we'll start off with the power supply. Link it up to your MFSU. Make sure it's working. Right. Now, the force field itself has to be made in a specific order of injector at the bottom, core in the middle, and the projector at top. Right. In fact, I'm going to need a block of sand here as well. So you see that's not doing anything at all at the minute. That's because it's not turned on. So what we're going to do is get some redstone. And this is the bit I always mess up when you see this. Of course. Yeah, that's it now. Now it's on and it's getting power, but as you can see, still nothing's happening. There's a reason for that, but we'll get to that in a second. So you want to pop your receiver, yes, here facing the latch, and now you want to set its frequency to whatever number you want. We'll go for 212. Close out of that. Now get your wireless remote out. If you hold down shift and right click, that brings up its GUI, and set this to the same frequency as your receiver, so that's 212. Right click. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, right, never mind. I put that in the wrong place. Needs to go here. So basically the red line in the receiver's linked to the red line, not the, like, lever direction, you know what I mean? I need to set that again. 212. There we are. So that's now toggleable by our switch, or our wireless receiver. So now what you want to do is flick that on, open up your core. You can see it's charging up power. You want to stick your blank MFFS card in here. That, as you see, that becomes yellow. Now put this inside the projector. So you can see that's turned on because it's already on, but you can... Make this as big as you want. Let's go for 20. You can have it in a cube or a sphere. Well, I think the sphere looks better, but the cube's more like productive because you won't be limited by height anywhere inside your force field. But you know, let's do a sphere just for fun. Stick that back in. Oops. There you are. So basically, this remote becomes the key to your base essentially. So if you're in a public server and you're outside your base and lost it or got killed or something, someone else would basically have the key to your home, and if they got inside before you did, they could change the frequency to their own whatever number they want, and then you wouldn't be able to get in, which wouldn't be good. So don't lose it and don't get killed. Like I say, even if you did get locked out and lost this, you could just make another remote, but you'd need to know the frequency of your thing, your force field, otherwise you'd never get in. Because even on, we see this creative mode on, this is more unbreakable than bedrock. It's just I've tried many ways of getting through this, and it's not possible. Even if you were to dig down, because this is like a sphere, it'll just keep going down and down and down. It surrounds the entire base, and there's absolutely no way in. That's another reason the remote's so useful. Because if you were to somehow, like if you didn't have a remote and you were to get out of here, and someone came in and turned that on, there would be absolutely no way of getting in at all. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Hope you found it helpful. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at other forms of unlimited power, like these high voltage solar arrays, but obviously it will be much cheaper than these things. God knows how long it will take to get 6 of these. I just spawned them in. So yeah, be sure to join us for that episode.